for everybody
Thank you
out
for
there.
finally saying it. Jesus
You are
Christ.
a nice guy, and I think you would have tried to do the same thing for this woman. But at the same time, you would have made it about yourself first. Hey,
That's also true.
Dana Barrett asked Dr. Venkman, why do you like being a Ghostbuster? He replied, same reason I asked you out, 'cause busting makes me feel good.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless.
Movie review, bitches!
Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Scooby-Doo-boom, yeah, there's mannequins and a Michael Jordan too. Jason and Jason, movie review, Home Alone. I am Jake Chowder. We got Bo.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Slopdog.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That's right. You keep that change, you motherfucker. Dude, this movie, if you've never seen Home Alone, hit pause. Where the fuck you been? Go watch Home Alone. Come back because we're gonna do hashtag enjoy the hang. Because there's gonna be spoilers. We're gonna talk about every part of the movie, beginning, end, in the middle. Just what we love about this movie. Long, short, skinny. You haven't seen Home Alone. It's about a kid who it's Christmas time, and the family's going on a big fucking trip to France, and this kid is left. Home Alone. It's a movie about bad parenting, folks. And I used to fight people on if this is a Christmas movie or not back in the day. And I'd be like, no, it's just a movie about bad parenting that just happens to take place at Christmas time. But then I've come around to it as a Christmas movie, and I really love to watch it at Christmas time. But anyway, so this kid's left home alone to his own devices. The family's always trying to get back to him. He's just living life, loving life. But then robbers are coming to rob the house at the same time. And he has to defend his house against these robbers. It is fucking awesome. It is a movie that, like, I don't know, yearly, you can watch it, I think, at any age. Even now, it stands up. If I think of a kid watches it nowadays, like, back in the day, like, if you try and play, like, an old Muppets movie for a kid now, they're like, this fucking movie's garbage. And it is garbage. Like, there's not enough Muppets in those movies. It's too many people, right? But, like, this is a movie that I think stands up, and you can watch it any year. And it goes like Hocus Pocus is the original Hocus Pocus is good like that too. I think you can watch it now and you can be like, this is a great movie, you know. But I feel the same for Home Alone. And it's the season. And before we get to that, I was talking to Bone Slopdog. How do you feel about this? Were you trying to cut me off, Bone, before I got into the story? And
I was going to mention something before you go into your first ridiculous fucking offshoot story.
What were you going to say?
So you were saying that you used to argue with people that this wasn't a Christmas movie. So I guess I was going to ask you both, what makes a Christmas film? Because Macaulay Culkin actually says that he does not believe Die Hard is a Christmas film, and that he kind of said like he is like the godfather of Christmas movies, and that he knows what he's talking about, and he thinks that Die Hard is not a Christmas film. And I disagree.
Originally, I didn't think Die Hard was a Christmas movie either. I used to fight that one too, but I've come around to that being a Christmas movie as well. And I think it all depends on me personally, how it feels. Do you feel the Christmas joys as you watch it? You can't just take a random movie and be like, this is a Christmas movie to me. I mean, I guess you could, but like, I feel it needs some kind of Christmas aspect to it. And like, it's got a Christmas vibe to it. But so I don't know, a movie that gives you the good feelings. And I've come around to Home Alone and Die Hard being actual Christmas movies now where I used to fight them. What about you, Slopdog?
Well, I always thought of Home Alone as a Christmas movie. I mean, because it happens at Christmas. The parents leave him home on Christmas. Like, the whole thing is Christmas. Plus, they play Christmas music. There's Christmas lights on the whole damn thing. He goes to the church. They're singing songs because it's fucking Christmas. Anyway, doesn't matter. But like Die Hard, I get how people like argue about that, but like, it takes place at Christmas. The same thing. It takes place at Christmas Eve. There's, that's the whole basis of it. So yeah, I mean, it's not like a traditional Christmas movie where it's like, Santa saves the kids or whatever. Instead, I guess it's Bruce Willis saving those people.
Right.
There's not a whole lot of traditional Christmas movies that are made anymore. But I think the criteria to me of a Christmas film is either the movie happens on Christmas Eve, or the lead up to the film is the week of Christmas with it ending on either Christmas Eve or Christmas. Also, there has to be quite a bit of Christmas music, Christmas hats, Christmas trees, and it has to be Christmas focused. So like Die Hard happens on Christmas Eve, happens at an office Christmas party. There's Christmas trees, there's lots of Christmas songs. Like the focus of the movie is the center, the backdrop is Christmas. Therefore, it is a Christmas film.
Okay.
I feel I agree Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but for the longest time it's more I felt of just like a hijacking, and it happens to be Christmas is happening. Same thing, bad parenting, Christmas just happens to be happening. But then I came around because like I started for some reason something changed, my Grinch heart grew, man. And it just fucking it grew, and so these are Christmas movies, and I don't know. I do believe they're Christmas movies because I get the feelings when I watch them. They do feel Christmas to me. I think I was just trying to be a little grumposaurus and just argue. But yeah, I don't know. I've come around. I feel they are Christmas movies, and they're really good. I think it's nothing better than fucking John McClane. Like someone was like, leave your pack of smokes, your shoes and your something in your airway for John McClane tonight or something like that. Made me laugh. And but like it's like you get him just running around and it's action and like, oh, there is Christmas. And I get the biggest urge right now to watch Office Christmas Party again. I don't know, it's just such a great movie. And
that's because I said there was an Office Christmas Party.
But I think I think I'd like to also dress up like the Grinch, right? Like I was telling you this earlier, like Grinch and hang my dick out and be like, "Come on, baby." You know what I mean? Make like you just the Grinch, like, you know, come on, make that heart grow a couple sizes. You know what I mean? And just have her go to work on it. You know, make me believe.
Yikes! Well, I don't. What the fuck, kid? Anyway, always every week, bro.
No. I'm just saying, you know?
I don't believe the second Die Hard film gets enough love because it's the same thing. It's on Christmas Eve. It's in an airport, but it's it's not quite as much Christmas as the first film, but it's still on Christmas.
What
I
makes
don't
it?
really remember the second one. I've only watched the other ones maybe once or twice, like all the other Die Hards. I watched the first one. The first one's my favorite. I watch it every year.
The first one's by far the best, but the second and third one are very good.
I'm not trying to be racist, but isn't there like a cop that helps him in the second one too? Is it the same cop? Is it Winslow from?
Oh my god! You're trying to say black people all look the same?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not trying to sound racist. Is it the same cop from the first one?
It's not the same person at all. Completely.
Isn't it a fat black cop? Isn't it a fat black cop?
Yes, but it's not the same actor. You think Jack Black and Seth Rogen are the same person?
They might be as well. No. Jeez. Anna Cotton looks pretty good. People say no, but I think it'd be a fun movie to see on Christmas. Anyway, but side note. So what makes a Christmas movie, right? Like I agree with all that, but I think there's good parts of Christmas are our donation and charity. Slopdog, what do you think of this for charity? Right? I was like the TA gang should get into some charity this Christmas, and we should try to raise some money for the kids, right? And I think what better than art from your fucking three hosts of Tasteless Adjacent, right? And it's perfect because both Bo and I have been really sick. We've had diarrhea. You just get a canvas out and you make some splatter art, right? You just drop some shit on it. You clean it up nice, and then you sell it, right? And what better talking piece for someone to come into the house? Go, what the fuck is that? That's weird. Oh, this is Tasteless Adjacent podcast. They did this for a good cause, and I bought this artwork. It's above my dining room table, right? And they're like, oh my god, what is it? Oh, it's their splatter art. And you're just like, oh, they had diarrhea and they shit on this thing and they made and it just whatever wacky design comes out, that's what comes out. And that's you know what I mean? It's one of a kind. It's a one of a kind, and it's got part of us on it. You'll always have part of a Tasteless Adjacent member on this canvas because it's got splatter on it. Boma's against it. I mean, he doesn't like charity apparently. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well,
Something. How about you? Are you for charity?
I'm going to say you are also one of a kind, but that's not the best idea.
You know what? Sounds like you don't believe in charity either. You don't want to help some kid by shitting on a canvas. This is Slopdog original.
This is my finger paints.
Oh man, yeah, you can put some figgies and thumbies in there.
No, thank you.
Oh man, I mean, I might jazz it up a little extra for you, and like fucking have a nice corn on the cob the night before, and fucking really glitter that shit up. You know what I mean? And then I don't know, that one you might have to put like in a frame, like a picture, but because in time that corn's gonna fall off. But then you just let that corn lay in the shadow box, and then you go, okay. I mean, it was once on there, but now it fell, and it's an ever evolving splatter art, right? Oh man, dude, this kid. Maybe next year.
I love how you get offended that people are interested in this concept. Like, I feel like you are not happy unless every person around you is down to the level of your depravity, and if they're not, then it's what is wrong with you? Fucking, it's my way or the highway.
I just think
it's so ridiculous.
I just think that would have been a good idea for some fucking charity. So maybe when we're bigger, folks, I don't know. I'm going to keep testing them. I notice people out there like, that's a great idea. And let me tell you, put in the comments if you think it's a great idea. Would you like some splatter art from the TA gang? Would you like a nice shit on a fucking white canvas? And then, we would dry it off, we'd run it off. I think we'd have to probably put it in a frame or something so it doesn't stink or whatever, or get flies on it or whatever. I don't know, we'll put some lacquer over it maybe after it dries. You know what I mean? Keep it so it's not, so you can't no one's gonna get sick off it. We'll find a way. But I don't know. I mean, that's maybe one day we'll do that when we're a little bigger or something like that. But I don't know. I'll keep talking to them, folks. Don't you worry. Let us know if you're interested, because then if we do, I can keep on them, and maybe you can get some bone and some Slopdog and some. We can even do a trifecta when we all shit on it. You know what I mean? We all just go to work on one canvas. Maybe not at the same time. Maybe we could. That's bonding right there. We each get a corner, get a big freaking canvas. You stand at one side, I'll stand at like in the middle, and then something on the other side. And we all just fucking go to work on it. And then there'll be some white spots too, but we just fucking splatter that thing, bro.
All right, Home Alone.
Oh yeah, back to Home Alone. Anyway, splatter art for the kids. God bless America. All right, and but yeah, so Home Alone is it really, I don't know. I watched this as a kid, still watch it to this day. My kids love it. We watch it, we laugh. And one of my favorite parts of this movie, which I don't think anybody else really ever laughs at, is the part like where they're coming into the house and Marv is coming up the back stairs. And because he's walking up the stairs, his shoes come off, his socks come off because like the steps are sticky, and he steps on the broken glass. And when he meets Joe Pesci in the living room, they meet, and he's like, Marv, and he just says, "Why the hell did you take your shoes off?" Always makes me laugh because all I picture is he just is picturing his friend comes into a house and just gets so comfortable he decides to take his shoes off, and just the concept of someone just being relaxed as they're robbing a house, taking their shoes off, just makes me giggle every time. So that's one of my funniest lines in the movie. And I don't think anybody else ever laughs at it, but every time it comes on, I giggle. Like, Marv, why the hell did you take your shoes off? Why the hell are you dressed like a chicken? I don't know.
I think in
do you guys ever
general,
laugh at that?
What?
You guys ever laugh at that line about the shoes?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think it's a funny line. I don't think it's the funniest line in the film.
Clearly.
I'm not positive rewinding it.
I only did it a couple times, and it made me laugh. I just like, oh my God, I had to watch it again and again. Only a couple times. Whatever. As you were.
So this movie is known for setting up a couple of memes. The first meme that I can think off the top of my head is, remember that Kevin's groceries, that's like 2 or 3 bags, only cost $19.13 at that point in time.
I think.
Or 1983, yeah, 1983 at that point in time. And that's insane. Like, do you see how many groceries that kid has? Like, that's fucking, it's nuts.
I know. Yeah.
But the other meme is, the picture of the house, and it says, growing up, I finally makes me wonder what Kevin's dad did to be able to afford a family of 12 to Paris. Well, what I caught this time watching the movie is Kevin's dad didn't pay for the vacation. Kevin's mom's brother, who lives in Paris, paid for them all to go to Paris.
Oh, what did they tell you that? I didn't catch it, but
Yeah, that's when she's paying for the pizza. And she's talking to Joe Pesci as the cop. And then she's like, he's like, oh, you're going away for Christmas? And she's like, oh, you're having a family reunion. She's like, oh, no, we're going to Paris. That are, my brother moved there and his 2 kids are in college. They decided to stay here. So we're bringing them with us. And my brother paid for everyone to go to Paris.
oh, I didn't catch that. I've never caught that.
I never caught that either. This is the first time I ever caught it.
So Uncle Frank is a rich fuck too. But
But
how they do the house? Like someone was talking about the inside of the house. I don't know if it's in the movie, but it's not in the movie. But they show like the inside of the house. There's a full size basketball court in like the basement of that house, and like or in part of that house, like someone like did an inside tour of it. There's like a full size goddamn basketball court in that house. Like it's a huge fucking house. Those people are in the mob or something. Like those people are fucking like there's that picture of like where the father of Home Alone, he plays a small part in Goodfellas. I mean in Sopranos, right? Where he's like he gives Tony Soprano stuff, and then someone did a clip like and they did like a meme. You go ahead.
He's a detective that is giving. He's an informant to Tony. He's giving Tony information, so Tony knows what's going on with the cops and stuff. And Tony pays.
Someone did a meme, and they go, "I guess we know how Kevin's dad really afforded that house." They have him in Soprano, right? So like you were talking about it too, right? Like how does he afford that fucking house?
Like just the house alone that's crazy. Like that is crazy. And then like these really are bad parents. Like that's what I realized this time around, like just how horrible or like maybe just how bad parenting was at that time in life. But like I'm sorry, like I don't care who Uncle Frank is. If Uncle Frank called my kid a little jerk and was an asshole to him, I'd be like, "Fuck off, Uncle Frank." Like you're not talking to my kid like that, right? Like
no matter who it was, I'd turn to them and like, don't fucking speak to my child like that.
Right. I mean, you want me to punch you in the fucking mouth? What are you doing, dude? Yeah.
She like sends him to bed, right? Because she's, he's in trouble. So she sends him to bed early or whatever. And he says, "Oh, I hope I wake up without a family." And she's like, "Oh, you'll be sad about that," or whatever. But like, okay, so I understand that they oversleep, but not once does anybody check on this goddamn kid. Not one, the mother or the father, neither one of them go upstairs. Like, because wouldn't you like, okay, we've all had like, a moment in parenting where like, your kid is like being a jerk or you're being a jerk, whatever. But you go check on them, right? You're like,
yeah.
You don't just leave it like that. Especially like, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, oh no, Kevin, we, I want to make sure he's all set. He was upset last night. I was upset. Like, let me make sure he's good." You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? He's 8. Like, this isn't like a 12-year-old kid. He's 8. So like, wouldn't you like make sure he was okay? Like, I don't know, make sure his bag. Because remember, like everybody's making him pack his bag, and I'm like,
yeah,
I wouldn't have my daughter's 8. I wouldn't have her pack her own bag. Like,
right? There's gonna be nothing but a bunch of stuffed animals. You're like, what the
like
fuck?
whatever they want to play with. Like, it's not going to be stuff
So close.
their underwear and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. That's my 2 cents about it. Like, when she's like, "Am I a bad parent?" Yes, you really are. You really are, bitch.
You are,
like,
dude.
When they get home, right? She's traveled all this way. She's gone through all these things just to see this kid, right? She gives him a hug and she's like, "Merry Christmas." And then like at first he like pretends like he's still mad. And then like, but she doesn't even say anything. Like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe this happened. Like, are you okay?" But like none of that. Like they really don't even ask him. They're like, "Oh, what you been up to?" But they don't like actually like,
yeah.
"Oh my gosh, like what's been going on? Were any of the neighbors able to help you?" Like, don't you feel like you'd be asking your kid, like,
what happened? Are you okay?
more stuff like, "Oh my gosh, did you get a chance to eat?" I don't know. Like, I feel like that would be better parenting. But then, like, everybody else comes in and they're just like, "Ah, fuck Kevin again," and they just like go off and do their own thing, and I'm like, what?
There was a guy from SNL, and he was talking about the movie. But he was talking about how Kevin got mouthy with her there, and he's like, "I don't know about you," but he's like, and he says he's like a Mexican guy, and he's like, I would have been like, "Whatever, Mom," And he's like, that's where my movie ends. He's like, if I would have spoken to her like that before I went upstairs, there's no rest of the movie. The movie ends for me there. I'm like, oh my God. If we were kids and we talked to our parents the way he talked to his, we'd get fucking whacked or something. And then, like, when you get home and the house is all destroyed, like, our parents would fucking murder us. They would fucking murder us. And on a side note, the wet bandits, where he's like, he leaves the sinks running, and he's like, "Well, the wet bandits," and he's like, "It's a sick thing to do, Marv." Like, oh my God, when he goes into the basement flooded, all I think about as a parent is how much money that's going to cost in not only water, but all the damage that water is doing to everything. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, that's such a horrible thing to do, to leave the sinks running. Oh my God, you're a monster, Marv.
And also, I don't know, like, this movie, like, just, I haven't watched this in so long, but it just made me really just, like, wow, like, and nobody, like, checks on this, even the old guy that helps him, like, that night, he still leaves him alone. There's no, like, hey, like, I don't know, maybe he fibs to him and says his mom's home or his dad's home, I don't know, but they don't even show you that. It's just like, oh, hey, kid, I helped you out, so those two guys didn't murder you, but then that was it. Like, you're on your own, kid, good luck. Like, like,
yeah, he doesn't stay with him after the old people try to murder him.
yeah,
like, he's not. Where's your mom? It's not like she's tied up in the basement. He would go help her untie his mom, or whatever the fuck happened to his mom. Yeah.
Like, I feel like there would have been more to that, or I would hope there would have been more to that. I don't know. I'm just like, this is all bad parenting. Like, what is happening? It's just, and they're mean to each other. That's the other part that I really picked up on this time. Like, the other kids, like all the cousins and stuff, and the brothers and sisters and stuff, they're all really mean to each other. And I'm like, not kids aren't, like, not that we were, like, super nice to each other either, but, like, I don't know. I feel like they're meaner than they should be. Does that make
yeah. Well, we got on each other's nerves, but we were also very close. I think we were, and so I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe it was just the vibe. I don't know. Maybe people don't have. I don't know. Maybe people don't have our vibe, but I think families in general are nicer to each other than they were in this movie. And I agree with something. I hear.
I agree too. Like, I really tried to absorb this film when I watched it this time, and just it got to me how mean everybody was to Kevin, to each other. Like, this is just a fucking family full of hate. Like, what is wrong with them? There's no joy. There's no Christmas joy. There's no nothing. There's just you annoy. Even the parents to the kids. Like, it's just the sense is you annoy me. I wish I didn't have you. It just.
Yes. Even like when the mom's on the phone and she's like, Kevin, I'm trying to do this. And she's on the phone and he's like, pff. And whatever he says to her, I don't even remember. He says something mouthy back to her, but she's like, ugh, like, damn kid. And then just keeps, but I'm like, what? I feel like right there, that tells you the whole movie. Terrible parents.
And then Uncle Frank, again, he's just a fucking piece of shit. Even though he's paying for those tickets, I mean, he's a fucking asshole. Like, you see more of him in part 2, and I'm like, he's the guy.
I don't think it was Uncle Frank that was paying for the tickets. It was a brother that lives in Paris that we never.
It wasn't Uncle. Oh, it was not Uncle Frank. Oh, he's the one. Oh, I thought it was Uncle Frank you were talking about.
Remember when Joe Pesci is talking to all the kids, and the older girl is just like, "Hey, is your parents home? No, they live in Paris." Because her parents are still in Paris.
Oh, shit.
So we actually never see the brother and his wife who they're talking about, who is Kevin's mom. Freaking, what's her name? I don't remember her name.
Yeah, where are they setting them when they're in Paris?
Yeah, they're in a hotel the whole time.
Which doesn't
make sense. Why wouldn't they go to their brother's house in Paris if they went to Paris and just stayed in the hotel? Never to go see the brother.
I think that's where they are, though. I thought they were at, like, the brother's house.
Are they? I thought that was a hotel because there's no brother. There's nobody else there.
Well, I think they don't just show the brother, but, like, you can see, like, people in the background, like, decorating the tree and stuff like that. And then, like, Uncle Frank brings out the shrimp ring or whatever, and
maybe
then
maybe it's the second one I'm thinking about at the hotel.
Like, later. And but so you don't like see them, but you can. There's people in the background. It looks like a house. It doesn't look like a hotel. It looks like somebody's actual.
Oh shit! Why did I think?
Oh, okay.
And a pizza. Maybe. I had it with Tim Curry in it. That's fucking awesome. I love Tim Curry. Him in Home Alone is the best. And Donald Trump makes a nice appearance in the second Home Alone. People love that. I love that. It stirs people up. They cut him, right? Didn't they cut him out of that? Like when they played it on TV?
Yeah, like on NBC or ABC or wherever.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't want to get politics.
They hate
that's
him.
not who we are, but
yeah, I love how they're just like, well, we're completely even with our politics, but if we see his face, we're cutting it off.
That's so funny. And,
you like, but it just makes me laugh.
It's very silly, and but I don't know. Yeah, this movie, I was gonna have to watch it again because I didn't like. We were talking about Office Christmas Party, and Bo mentioned that thing about Bateman being the father. I watched it again the other night with my kids, and I looked, and Jason Bateman is the father in a wig. So now I gotta look for these fucking mystery fucking parents in the background, these mystery brother or whatever. And so now I'm gonna look for that. But like, I don't know. This many years, I'm still finding stuff out, which I think is great about this movie. And like when he goes, Joe Pesci, he's like, I guess he really hurt his finger when he did it in the movie. But when he like gets too into it, like he's getting a boner, he's like, I'm gonna bite off every one of your little fingers. And like it's like he says it with so much like fucking hard dick in his mouth. Like he's just like so much like he's just like so revved up about it, how he's gonna bite off his fingers. He's like, I'm gonna bite off every little one of your little fingers. And I'm like, calm down, Joe Pesci. Calm down. And I guess he was so fired up during that scene that he actually like really did bite one of Macaulay Culkin's fingers.
Oh my God.
Well, he purposely avoided Macaulay Culkin completely on set when they were off camera because he wanted him to be scared of him. He wanted him to think he was not a nice guy, so that he would get a better performance from Macaulay Culkin, basically.
Yeah, Joe Pesci. I'm sure Joe Pesci's a nice guy. I'm sure he wasn't like, but like just the way he does it in the movie, it seems too into it. And I'm like, relax. This makes me uncomfortable as I watch those older. It's like, I don't like this.
Macaulay Culkin. Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern both thought this movie was going to be a flop. They didn't think too highly of this film. Like almost nobody when they were filming this thought this was going to be a big thing. The father as well did not think that this was going to be anything. They thought it was going to be a flop. So Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern purposely went over the top with their performances because they're like, wow, we're just going to go wacky because... But I think it helped make the movie.
Oh yeah, dude, the best.
If you look at the contrast of the film, there's a lot of pieces of like sentiment and like just this little boy that should be scared, but he's like taking the serious approaches to things. And then you look at like Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, and they're just like so goofball and off the wall. And it's this nice contrast through the whole film that just goes back and forth.
I really think he could have come up with that much stuff. I don't think so. Like
9 years old.
Know, like especially like when I was like 8, 9, I don't even know if I would have been able to put together that like if I put water on the stairs, it's gonna freeze. You know what I mean? Like he really like thinks, and he thinks pretty fast, of course, in the movie, of all these things. I feel like he would have needed like more time, but also like just how he's able to like take that weird thing off the grill. I don't even know what the hell that was, and stick it on the doorknob so it makes it hot, so he burns his hand. Like even that, like I don't know. It just seems really.
What is that thing? Are we poor?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is either. It warms something up, but I don't know what it is. When you put it on, Bo, do you know what that is? Is that a grill starter?
No, I have no idea. I wasn't sure what that was.
Fuck, I've seen that for years. I never knew what it was. Me neither, and I didn't really think of it. But yeah, we must be poor because I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, and that must be some rich bitch shit.
Well, I thought one of my favorite performances in this film was John Candy, his cameo. So Chris Columbus was very, very, I don't know, possessive of his script. Well, of John Hughes' script. John Hughes wrote this, and no, actually, it was a combination of Chris Columbus and John Hughes, and they wanted everybody to do the lines exactly how John Hughes wrote them. Mm-hmm. Except for John Candy, he was allowed to improvise any of his lines he wanted. So almost all of John Candy's lines are improvised, like on the spot. He just said what he wanted, like the polka stuff. But it's John Candy. So, but I wanted to say the character of Gus It was supposed to be kind of based on his, I think it was his Uncle Buck character, kind of.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't him, but it was, no, not Uncle Buck, his character in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Like, almost like it could have been like a brother or a cousin or something.
Okay.
And I think Gus coming up and talking to Catherine O'Hare and, offering to give her a ride and stuff is super nice, but I love that he had to make it about himself first. He's like, "Oh, I thought you recognized me. Poker King of the Midwest, huh? Huh?" And he's like trying to say the song. She's like, "Okay, well, did you say you could help me?" It just reminds me of something Chowder would do. He means to
Gotta
help.
get some pussy.
He's such a nice guy. Chowder really is a nice guy. In real life, he is a nice guy. For everybody
Thank you
out
for
there,
finally saying it. Jesus
you are
Christ.
a nice guy, and I think you would have tried to do the same thing for this woman. But at the same time, you would have made it about yourself first. Hey,
That's
I'm,
also true.
hey, I'm Chowder. I'm from a podcast named Tasteless Jason. I don't know if you recognize me, recognize my voice. If you want to check out the podcast, you're like, well, did you say you could help me? Oh, yeah, we're driving that way if you want to help us. I'm going to help you, but I need to make it about me just a little bit first.
That's so true. I'm a fucking piece of shit. Dude, that's spot on. Because I definitely would want to help a lady, but yeah, I couldn't help but make it also, hello. Fuck, man. That's great. That's fucking spot on, kid. I love it.
It is. It's like, oh my god, I'm like, this is Chowder.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, this movie. I don't think I can say anything else.
I tried to watch this with Zoe, and she was like, we were watching the first part of it, and then she's like, "This is stupid," and I'm like, "Why is it stupid?" She's like, "Because what mom and dad would leave their kid by themselves? That doesn't happen." And I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's supposed to be because they overslept and they missed, And she's like, "No, this is dumb. Parents don't do that." And I'm like, yeah, because you have good parents.
Yeah, we care about you. I'm sorry. Yeah. As they sit in first class, the kids are not in first class. Like now, trick your kid and be like, "Yeah, pretend we're gonna leave her here, like Home Alone."
But even she's somewhat right though. Like as a mom,
Yeah.
like Kevin's her smallest kid. Wouldn't you check on your baby?
Yeah.
Like I know you have a million kids and you could probably lose a couple and that's fine, but you always check on your baby the most because they're the most ill-equipped to handle life.
Yeah, they're the youngest one. You would check on him.
She
That's what I
didn't
mean.
pack his bag already. He was in charge of packing his own bag at 9.
Like that's crazy. Yeah, and then
Slopdog was saying, she's like, you just have nothing but stuffed animals in there, right? Like,
exactly. Yeah, there would have been no like clothes or underwear, anything like. And how she doesn't even like check on him in the morning. Like even if you're running late or whatever, like you would still be like, "Oh my gosh, Kevin, are you up? Like, so sorry, we're running late. Sorry about last night," or something to that effect. Just not at all. Nobody bothers to check on him. Nobody makes sure he's alive. Like nothing. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I feel like especially with your youngest, you would have made sure that just they were ready. The suitcase ready because the older ones can get their bags together, they can get their shit, but your 9-year-old can't. And to just completely ignore it and hope that the 9-year-old got a bag together and is standing out near the van, come on, fucking bullshit. My son, on the other hand, we watch this movie every year, and my older son loves it. My younger son laughs. He's 1.5, so he laughs at everything. But my older son, he really got into this movie this year. He loves the traps that they do to the wet bandits.
I'm afraid to get up at Christmas morning. Your kid's gonna set traps for me. Old Big Mac's coming out of his room. Yeah, dude, he puts like scary things in front of my door sometimes to scare me. And then when I go by, he like slaps me and goes, "What's up, Big Mac?" God damn it. I like it when they're chasing Macaulay Culkin like out to the treehouse, and like they don't see him at first, and like, where is he? And Marv goes, maybe he killed himself. What? Why would you think that? Why would you say that? Maybe he killed himself. And then he's like, oh, come on, jerks, I'm going to call the cops. And he's like, we're going to go. He's like, no, we're going to go back to his trap. We're going to go out this way. He's like, well, we got to go. He's calling the cops. He's like, from a tree house. He's like, come on, we're going through this thing. What are you, scared, Marv?
I think it's funny that because like a lot of sequels, the sequel to this film was pretty much every joke, but done in a different way. That's a good thing. Like, I think sequels should be a similar format to the first film, just redoing the jokes and trying to amp them up, which I think they didn't quite get the exact magic of this first film and the second one, but I did love Tim Curry in the second film.
Oh, yes. Tim Curry is the fucking best. Dude, I think he's good. Rob Schneider's in it. He's good. And, like, yeah, part 2 is not as good as the first one, but it is good. It's not in the...
It's got some good performances.
Yeah, and there are those movies where, 1, 2, you don't know what's better, 1 or 2. And we always go back to this Wayne's World. Wayne's World 1, Wayne's World 2. Which one's better? They're both great. You can't decide, right? Like, I go back and forth all the time. And I know that's one we go to a lot, is that one. But
scene 2 is the toothbrush scene in the beginning of the film. Like his first venture out of the house, really. And he sees the old guy who slams down his hand that's bleeding. And obviously he's backing away because he's scared of the old man. You know what I mean? He's not trying to steal the toothbrush. And everybody's like, son, you got to pay for that. It's like, you don't see this old man staring him down. Obviously the fucking kid's scared. I'd be like, hey, stop scaring the fucking kid. Jesus. Shoplifter.
Yeah, that fucking kid. Fuck off. The toothbrush, you fucking narc. Fucking snitch. Dude, those people, like, you ever work with someone who, like, checks time cards? I worked at a place where 2 different people checked time cards. One, this old guy would do it, and this other place, this young girl would do it. And I'm like, you busybody motherfucker. It's none of your business what time anybody comes in. Fucking shut your face, you fuck. You know what I mean? And
I don't know why people do that. Like, if it doesn't directly affect you, what does it matter?
Gives a fuck.
What does it matter what anybody else is doing if it doesn't directly affect you? It just...
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I think people just get unhappy with their jobs or are unhappy in life, and they have to spread the misery, and they have to look for things wrong in people. Because
they're doing something that might be making them happy.
Yeah, it makes them feel better because they're finding the wrongs in somebody else and pointing them out.
Fucking snitch. If you're that person at work, fucking who are you? Become a better person next year, you fuck. Stop that shit. No one likes it. You're not making anybody happy. You're not going to get a raise because you're a snitch. Just be a decent human being. And you see someone doing shit. Warriors. Yeah, bitch, Warriors. You fucking see someone doing something you don't want to do. Is it killing the company? Are they, like, hurting anybody? Is it fucking affecting you in any way? No. Who gives a fuck? Live your life and just get through the day, bitch. Come on. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a fucking narc, fucking snitch, bitch. And anyway, what? This is going off film.
Yikes. All right, so Chowder, what did you think of this film?
No, let me tell you what I thought of this fucking film. I'll tell you right now. I'll fucking tell you what I thought of this film fucking right now. Yeah. What? Okay. No, I think this movie holds up. I think it's good to watch every year. It is a Christmas movie. I give this movie a fucking 5 dog dicks. It's a fucking classic. It's a great movie. And yeah, what say you?
So I really like this film too. I think I enjoy it more with watching it with my son.
Yeah, my kids love it too.
It is a feel-good movie, but it's not something I would go and sit down and watch myself. Like, I'm not going, hey, I'm really looking forward to watching Home Alone this year. Like, I'm looking forward to watching it maybe because my son wants to watch it, and if it's on, I'll be more than happy to sit down and watch it and laugh. But I don't think it was anything I would personally put on myself. So, even though I do think it's a phenomenal film still, I'm going to give it 4 dog dicks.
4 dog dicks, yeah. Slopdog?
I said 4.
So I just said.
You said 5, didn't you?
I said 4, I believe.
I don't know.
Maybe it's my accent. I said 4. And Slopdog, what say you?
Yeah. Well, even though I'm the one who picked this one, I really was like more disappointed in this movie this year. I haven't watched this in a couple of years, and like how bad these parents are really makes me feel bad. Like, but I do like the feeling of the movie, like the Christmas feeling of the movie, right? Like, and all that kind of thing. So, I'm gonna only give it 3.5. I'm only giving it 3.5.
Holy shit, you picked this movie and everything. Holy fuck. This movie, you are not feeling it. Holy shit balls.
Sorry.
No. You're the lowest ranking out of all of us. Bo, no way you've seen that coming this week.
I actually picked her at 4, so I was a half off. This breaks my streak. I thought she was going to give it a 4.
Oh, man. Are you able to pick me, Bone, or no? You don't know what I'm thinking?
I thought you were going to give it a 4 as well. I thought this was like a solid film that we were going to do just like a straight up 4 for. But it turns out total we gave it a 4.168. So just 4 dog dicks. It is a bona fide pounder. So we still highly recommend it. It's one of those films that I like this film a lot, but it's not something I would personally put on my. It's not on my top 5 list. But my kids enjoy it, so I'll watch it. And if I'm not sad if I sit down and it's on. If it's on the airport, if it's on at someone's house, I'm going to sit down and enjoy the film. It's a good film. I just personally, not one of my top 5.
You know what we'll probably do next year? Christmas Story, which is really good. For years, it was my favorite Christmas movie. And then through the years, it died down a little bit. But I just think I love when they started doing like 24 hours of it. Like they made it like kind of like the new Yuletide log. And I'm like, that's been going 24 hours since I was a fucking kid. And I love that it still is on every year, 24 hours. Even with streaming and everything else, like you can just put on TBS or TNT, whatever one it's on, and it's just on 24 hours. Isn't that great? Like, I don't know. I just think that's really something special. I love it.
I remember you watching it as a kid, and I just remember coming into your room, and it was just always on for like 24 hours. And I was just like, ugh. I like this movie. I like this movie, but you know, Slopdog, I thought you were gonna pick Anna and the Apocalypse. Is that what it's called?
That's a good one.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Wasn't it you, Slopdog, that said we need to watch that movie?
I think so. Yeah, that's the one where it's the music and she's like,
yeah, that's a good one.
I forgot about that one. I forgot.
There's so many. Yeah,
we still need to pick a film, folks.
And 8-Bit Christmas is good too.
8-Bit Christmas is really well. So this episode will be dropping in the next few days. It'll drop before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
We appreciate you guys, or happy holidays, whatever. If you celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or
Merry
whatever.
Christmas.
Merry everything, but we love Christmas because we celebrate Christmas. So nice. Merry fucking Christmas and Merry fucking everything. But we just want to say thank you for listening, and it's been a phenomenal year. This is our second year. Not quite our full second year, but our second Christmas that we've done. And the viewers are just picking up. So more and more of you listen, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. We hopefully next year, man, we are looking into getting, to always looking to correct the sound, and maybe, money and stuff will be better so we can get better equipment. Maybe actually build a studio, man, and we'll all sit together. That'd be fucking awesome. So we're looking to do that and get more guests on and just keep growing the podcast, man. And this is something, I don't know. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I mean, it's just so fun to do and so cool to look forward to. And we're like our own little gang, right? It sounds so fucking gay saying that. But like, I don't know. It's just fucking great, man. I don't know. It gives me good vibes. And so, yeah, man. Merry Christmas to everyone, man. Thank you for listening. If you listen, please tell a friend. And, man, just having a blast. And next year, we're just really hoping to even expand it even a little more. As long as it keeps growing, I mean, probably if no one listens, we're still going to do it because it's fun, right? But we want to keep growing it. So it's going to be, to next year, into bigger and better things. And, I got nothing. I'm losing it. Slopdog, what do you got? Anything to say?
The same, happy holidays to everyone, whatever you celebrate. We appreciate anybody who listens or even gives us a try. And yeah, keep going.
Keep going. Maybe I'll tone it down next year. I'll find fucking Jesus or something, and you know what I mean. There'll be no more swearing and everything, and all. That's a fucking lie. And just jokes, folks. We're just having a blast, you know. But yeah, check us out. p1ipoo.club. You can hear all old Chowder shit, music, sketches, everything me. But the most important thing now is we all came together at Slopdog and Bone, and us three created this Tasteless with Jason podcast. And yeah, check it out there. All the episodes. No video yet because we can't afford to get fired yet. But one day we hope to, maybe we'll make enough money where we can actually do a video podcast, and it would be up on our YouTube page. But at P1ipoo on both Instagram and Twitter or X, and you can hear, you know, me just promote the podcast and just say silly shit. Bo, where can I hear Tasteless with Jason elsewhere in the world?
Well, Chowder, you can check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok. And if you want to listen to us audio only, check us out on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Slopdog?
As always, don't be afraid to leave us a comment, a like, a dislike, whatever you want to do. We'd love to hear from you. How many dog dicks you give something, or what movies you think we should watch. We'd love to hear it.
If you weren't sure how to find P when I poo, because saying it 1 million times in a sentence. And message us, and we'll send you a direct link. Thanks, guys.
Oh, go fuck your mother. You got any fact about this movie, ass face?
Yeah, we said a bunch of stuff, but this movie was released November 16th, 1990. The budget was $18 million. Box office was $476.7 million, which was huge. It actually hit the Guinness Book of World Records at the time for the highest grossing comedy box office. IMDb gave it a 7.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes critics 66%. Audience scores 80%. Common Sense gave it 4 out of 5. Roger Ebert 2.5 out of 4. Metacritic critic gave it 63 out of 100. Audience scores were 8 out of 10. And Letterboxd gave it 2.8 out of 5.
Make some jokes. Don't fucking be in the box. Say some funny shit. Don't be apologetic of it, but don't be hurtful with your comments either, man. They're just jokes, folks. Have fun, love each other. Yeah, I'm rambling again. Fucking don't want Bone to go off on me. So say it's a shepherd. So say it's a flock. Good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Good night.
Merry Christmas to you. Best Ric Flair. Woo! Jesus.
What are you, some kind of dog dick? Dick.
Sick of having strep now. It's Bone's song. Sick of having strep song.
Thanks for the theme song, bud.
Bud really capped it off. You should just told me to kill myself.
Oh my God. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Sure.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!